Have you ever wanted to bring some of your D&D flair into the holiday season? If so, this video is going to be for you. This is going to be Holidays with D&D Flair. Hi guys, I'm DM Dunn, and today I'm going to show you how I brought some D&D flair into my holiday season. Every year, my wife and I, we have trees up in our house, and my wife does an amazing job making them look beautiful with like color patterns and different things like that. And she asked me this year, like, well, why don't you have a tree in your gaming space? And I was like, it's a great idea. And she also came up with, why don't you make it a D&D theme? And I was super excited about that. Now, you don't have to celebrate Christmas in order to have trees or decorations this time of year. So there's plenty of reasons to celebrate and plenty of reasons why we can make these awesome decorations. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to emphasize an Afridi, which I spent a lot of time painting inside of one of these decorations. And I'm going to show you how I did that. So we went to the Dollar Tree and got this simple, basically do-it-yourself holiday ornament. We took the top off because you can, spray painted it black. We took the bottom off, spray painted it black as well, so that it looks a little bit more like this. In order to get my Afridi in here, there was a couple of things that I had to do. One is, as you can see, I use my clear bases, which I like, especially for my gaming table, and I put them on here. It's a 2-inch base, and this opening is right about 2 inches, a little bit less. So just an angle and a push, and he's now like a ship in a bottle. He's kind of stuck in there. But in order to kind of keep him level, and I also wanted to kind of diffuse because I wanted to put some lights underneath there, I took a piece of plastic and I cut it a little bit bigger than the 2 inches. Now what this is also from the Dollar Tree. It's basically a cutting mat. You get 2 of these for $1. And as you can tell, I've cut it up and I use it for lots of different things. So get your circle, it's flexible. So once your Afridi is in the bottle, you can take and you can bend this part to pop it right inside. And now you've got something to kind of hold your Afridi nice and level, just like so. Okay? So now in order to get the lights underneath there, we got enough space in here to put some of these lights. Go ahead and check out my video over here and I'll show you how to make these. What you'll see here, a little bit new addition, is that you will see one of these magnets that has now been added onto here. I just super glued it on, and now the reason I did that is that when you stick the magnet here or the battery in between those, this magnet holds it up there, and so now it's a lot more secure and it's less likely to fall out and it's less fidgety. Now what I did when I was putting these lights in here is I wanted red and white. So that's kind of like the theme that I'm going for, is a black and white, or a black and red. And I noticed that when I had one white and one red, the white was overpowering. So I added a second red. Now all we did is we're just going to put these, be careful because the magnets like the batteries, even if it's not in the same one. Let's put them down here in the base. So because they do want to attract each other, if you can, try to point the batteries, or the magnets rather, in different directions if you can. And we will do like so. You might have to overlap them just a little bit in order for this to fit around the edges. But with a little bit of fidgeting, you will be able to get it to work inside of there. Kind of like so. There we go. And so there we go. Now we've got an Afridi in the bottle. Oh, I'll have to fix that a little bit. It's a little bit off-centered right there right now. But I'll show you some photos with them. Also, you'll be able to see the light a little bit better. And so you got a nice little safe display for the hard work that you've put into your paintings. And also something that's going to look really, really cool in your holiday decorations. So guys, if you have any comments, go ahead and drop those down there below. Go ahead and hit the like, the subscribe as well. You can also help us out. I'll put all of this links to everything that I put in here down in the description below, and our Amazon affiliate link. If you're going to buy anything from Amazon, even if it's not these items, click the link and get into Amazon and then get whatever you want, and it really does help us out. You can also help us out by becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/DMDone. There's a bunch of different tier levels, and you can read all the cool little things you're going to get at each of the different tiers. Guys, we thank you so much. And until next time, have more D&D fun with DM Done.